great. Okay, I'm back. So no Diamond X presentation is complete without the pen thing. In fact, it's the foundation of all the Diamond Cutter Systems teachings. And if you really understand what the pen thing or where the pen is coming from, you can use this information to create any of the 5 goals. You can create financial independence or financial freedom, I like to call it, so you don't even have to think about money. You can use it to create good relationships at work and at home. You can use it to have good health so you can enjoy those relationships. You can use it to have inner peace, and you can use it to really help people all over the world. So let's get started. You want to learn about this? Come on. Yeah. All right, I like that. Audience participation. We're going to need it, okay? So, listen, no tricks, just I have a couple questions. What is this thing? Pen. What?
Pen.
Pen. Right, it's a pen. All right, so what if a little puppy dog, Morgan has a little puppy dog, what if that little Jesse James came in here right now? What would that puppy do with this?
Chew it. Chew it up.
All right, they're going to chew it. So who's right? Is it the human or is it the puppy? Which one is right? Is it a pen or is it a chew toy?
It can be both.
Both? Yeah, both, right?
Yeah.
Right. All right. And why can it be both?
Because of whoever is viewing it at the time.
Right. I can use it to write a letter with, and the puppy can use it to chew on. Okay. Now here, this gets tricky now. Suppose I leave this thing right here on the table. And all the people, even those who are late, they all leave the room, and all the puppies leave the room. And there's nobody in the room at all. No puppies, no people. It's completely empty. There's more seats right over here, you guys. Yeah, come on over.
Come on in.
Come on.
Couple over here,
Right
couple
there.
in front.
Now,
And some
we'll
back
start
there,
this. This is important. I want you guys to get this. So, all right, we'll wait till these guys get a seat, and then we're going to ask that question. We're going to start right here. So, the pen is both a chew toy and a pen, because both the dog and I can use it. I can use it to write a letter, and the puppy can use it to chew on. Now, I've left the thing right here on the table. Okay, so all the puppies have left the room, and now all the people leave the room, and the last person out shuts the door. Now there are absolutely no people in the room, no dogs in the room. The room is completely empty. So what is that thing right now? At this moment, what's there?
A tubular ink-containing vessel.
Okay, good, good. Anybody else?
Nothing.
And availability.
Right, available. I do like that word. It's available. It's like a blank movie screen waiting for something, for a projector to project upon it. So, now, that's the ancient, very important ancient idea of emptiness. You just learned what that means. It's empty of being anything from its own side. So, it's no more difficult than that. That's what emptiness is. Now, let's move on. Now, suppose I walk back in because I've left something, and then my eyes see this on the table. At that moment, what does it become?
Pen. A usable pen.
Right, it's a pen. Okay, but let's suppose the puppy comes back in, and the puppy sees that thing on the table. What does it become?
A chew pen.
Okay, correct. You guys are smart. Wow. Okay, now, you want to go a little deeper?
Yeah.
All right. Let's suppose that both the puppy and I walk in at the same time, and we both see this at the same time. What does it become then?
A chew pen.
Both. Good, you guys are great. All right, now, if the pen only becomes a pen when the person walks into the room, which way is it coming from? Let's see. Is the pen coming from the pen, or is the pen coming this way? Show me with your hands. Come on, you guys.
Your mind.
Right.
What it becomes.
Right. The pen's coming from me, and it's always coming from me. So, since the pen's coming from me, does that mean I can just make it to anything I want? Can I just wish really hard or use positive thinking and change it to anything I want? All right, let's try it. Let's try it. I want a really big diamond, and I want you guys to wish with me, because If we change it into a diamond, we'll sell it and split the profits, okay?
Okay.
Come on, you guys. All right. Wish, 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 wish. Oh, no, it's still a diamond.
No, pen.
Oh! Well, I was still wishing it was a diamond. Maybe for an instant it was. All right, so it's still a pin. Yeah, it looks like a pin to me.
Check for the diamond.
I can write the check. Yeah, right there. I can write the check for the diamond. Okay, so that's really interesting. So since the pen is coming from me, I can't make it into anything I want just by wishing or using positive thinking. So there must be something else going on, am I right? All right, so what's really going on is that the pen is coming from a seed in my mind from something that I did in the past. And when I walk into the room, that seed ripens and I see a pin. So what's really, really going on is the moment I see that pin, there's a little tiny seed that opens up and it projects a little teeny picture of the pin. And that little picture is about this big, and it's a luminous image. And when I walk into the room, that luminous image, that picture, it leaves my mind and it slaps onto the pin. And that's how all pins are pins. And that's how everything around you, all the people in this room, all the people everywhere, everything, it's coming from my mind. And it's coming from your minds. All right? And when you can really understand where the pin is coming from, you can use this information, this knowledge, to plant the seeds you want to create the things you want. You can use it to create those 5 goals, that financial independence, the good relationships. You can use it for good health and inner peace. You can use it to really help everyone around the world. And I know that's all what we all really want to do. Am I right? We all really want to stop suffering. Okay, so let's change gears here a little bit and let's talk about where that seed came from. How did the seed for the pen get into my mind? I put it there. And how did I put it there? Well, my mind is like a video recorder. It works like a video recorder and it's going on all the time. It has heard every thought I've ever had, it's recorded it, it's recorded every word I've ever said, and it's recorded everything I've ever seen myself do. So when I've seen myself give someone else a pen, the image of me giving that pen is recorded in my mind, and it leaves a little impression. And after a couple hours, that impression becomes a seed in my subconscious. And when I walk into the room, that seed ripens and I see a pin. Okay, now this should be very interesting because we're all planting seeds all the time because our video recorders are going all the time. So I think it would be really cool if we could learn how to plant the seeds we want. So up next is Katie Fetchenheimer, and she's going to show us how to plant seeds wisely so we can get what we want.